Guys, when I say I've never been more excited to play Dokkan in my life, these guys, yo, I already looked at these guys and chef's fucking kiss, bro. I'm not even gonna do I don't even care for the fucking intro. Let's get to reading, bro. Power of Wishes, the leader skill for the Boo duo. Power of Wishes found a trump card. 170 plus 30, connect to Hope, Majin Buu Saga. That is your 200% leader. Basic effects. Attack and defense 300%. Guards all attacks. Sure. When HP is 50% or more, attack and defense 100%. As the first attacker in a turn, receives an additional key plus 1 key sphere obtained. Damage reduction 50. High chance of evading enemies' attack temporarily when receiving a super attack. That's people were trying to tell me that me building my units dodge an additional was crazy. As a second or third attacker in a turn, receives an additional key sphere plus 2 key sphere obtained. Damage reduction 60%. So you have 50% damage reduction as the first attacker in the turn and 50% chance to dodge when there's a super coming. Then as a second and third attacker, receives an additional key, you get another 60% damage reduction for 1 turn. When receiving an attack, defense 50% permanent. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 150%. When attacking with 18 or more key, launches a guaranteed additional super. When attacking with 24 key, guaranteed super. So you're getting 2 supers? You're getting 2 guaranteed supers when you hit the 24. Then so they're going to be supering 4 times just like that? For every super attack performed, key plus 2, chance of performing a critical hit 20% up to 100%. So at 5 supers, these guys are at 100% crit. Okay, bro. Super attack, cooperation between rivals, extreme. Massively raises defense and raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. Okay. Massively raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Okay. Okay. Bro. When the finish effect is not activated, unable to attack. Basic effects. Defense, 500% for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. Guards all attacks. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn. Changes key spheres all to physical and rainbow. For every key sphere obtained, damage reduction 11%, up to 100%. So they're essentially, you go into your standby, right? And then I assume what do they want you to do with this? Because it's 7 or more key spheres obtained, attack 77% and performs a critical hit. Does this not just wipe the fucking boss away? Attack 888%. 7 or more key spheres obtained, attack 77% and performs a critical hit. Does this carry over? Or am I reading this wrong? Because if not, then this just essentially annihilates whatever's standing in front of them. We're gonna come back and look at this. We're not done gassing this shit up. Let's move to what I've been waiting for. GT Duo, Power Wishes, Battle of Fate, Final Trump, Shadow Dragon. That is your 200 right there. Basic effects, attack and defense 300%, guards all attacks. When HP is 50% or more, attack and defense 100%. As the first attacker in the turn, receives an additional key plus 1 key sphere obtained. Damage reduction and chance of performing critical hit 30. Okay. As the second or third attacker in a turn, receives additional key plus 2 key sphere obtained. Damage reduction and chance of performing a critical hit 40%. High chance of damage reduction 30% temporarily when receiving a super attack. I don't think people are like the GT, the Spear Bomb, the Buduo Spear Bomb, their standby. That's gonna help Forku out insanely. Like that's gonna help the whole team out because turn 5 or if they're there's gonna be so much because what you're gonna have both fours. You're gonna be running both fours as your leader. You're gonna have 2 turns essentially a Rainbow Orb changing. Then by what turn 5? Turn 5, you're just launching shit. You're just launching shit everywhere. That team's actually gonna be crazy. Okay. As a second or third attacker, okay, we saw receives additional key plus 2 keys for your obtain. Damage reduction and chance of performing a critical hit 40%. Okay. High chance of damage reduction 30% temporarily when receiving a super attack. Okay. When receiving an attack, defense 50%, that's permanent. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 150%. When attacking with 18 or more key, guaranteed super. 24 key, guaranteed super. Another guaranteed super for every super attack performed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks they'll be launching. 4 supers, huh? For every super attack performed, key plus 2, damage reduction, and chance of performing a critical hit 10%, up to 50. 50% damage reduction, guard, a permanent 50% defense stack right there. That's going to stay. That's permanent. What is their super attack effects? Cooperation between rivals, extreme. Greatly raises attack. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Causes colossal damage to enemy. Wait. Am I missing something, chat? Why is it not showing it? Here it is. Here it is. Greatly raises attack by 70%. Greatly raises defense for 4 turns. Causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Raises attack by 70%? This shit right here is a fucking joke. Basic effects. Attack 300%. All allies key plus 11. Attack 110%. What the fuck do you mean? Wait a minute, chat. I think we also missed something here. Yeah. Yeah, just we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. All allies key plus 11 and attack 110%. Attacks are effective against all types. Launches an additional super. When HP is 50% or more, defense 150. When the character or an ally attacking on the same turn is KO'd, revives with HP fully recovered. When attacking, 50%. When the finish effect is activated, attack 100%. Not only is this motherfucker, this spirit bomb, this standby mode, all allies key plus 11 and attack 110%. But then you move over here, bro. Massively raises attack for 1 turn, greatly raises defense for 4 turns, causes colossal damage to enemy. But then you have massively raises attack for 1 turn, greatly raises defense for 4 turns, and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Raises superclass allies attack by 40% for 4 turns, bro. 40% for 4 turns on top of all allies key plus 11. 150% attack support. I genuinely don't even know what to say, bro. I'm not the truth DT. I would love, you know, to keep learning more from the more experienced guys in Dokkan to have more to talk about, which we will get there at some point. The Dokkan community will respect me. You will. But this shit, I think this is pretty self-explanatory to you guys. But if you still didn't comprehend, these guys are fucking broken. And I'm hopping off this video and I'm going to get back to farming Whis equips because this shit. Wow, Dokkan. Wow. I don't think y'all like you see the number, but I don't think y'all understand what this is gonna do. I'm gonna see G4 reach numbers I've never even seen before. And this is without like a Gogeta active. And mind you now, they're also getting support from the other spirit bombs from the Int Super Saiyan 4 spirit bombs. So now you would want to essentially save your spirit bombs for when you have them all up. This is just over. It's over. It's your boy, Ultra Veg 1. And I'll see you guys in the next one.